Welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Acer Aspire One 10.1-inch D255E Netbook. Now let me unbox this product first. This is the Acer Aspire One D255E 13405 Netbook. And as you can see, it comes in a variety of colors: white, brown, black, red, and blue. So you can kind of get a color to suit your needs. I've got a black one here. Box, you can see, has lots of pictures here of the product on the front, also features and specifications about the product. Now keep in mind that this is not some hardcore gaming laptop. This is a netbook. So with that in mind, let's go through some of the specifications. It has Windows 7 Starter 32-bit, the Intel Atom N455 processor. It has a 10.1 LED LCD, which is very nice for a product of this scale, and it's very affordable as well. LED LCDs will give you generally better backlighting and better clarity than just a standard LED. It has 1 GB of DDR3 memory. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe you can't upgrade that to 2 GB. It has a 160 GB hard drive. Of course, no optical drive, which is common for netbooks. It has a 2-in-1 card reader, and it has wireless connectivity, BG and N. It has a 1.3 megapixel webcam, 3-cell lithium-ion battery. That should be fine to last 3 to 4 hours. You can go with 6-cell batteries and so on and so forth, but they're usually a little bit heavier. So this hopefully will be a very light, compact netbook. Software here, Microsoft Office 2010 preloaded. It says purchase a product key to activate. So I think this is like a trial version. Not quite sure. Also has Microsoft Office Starter. Oh, and they do include this very heavy duty handle. I'm not quite sure why you need a heavy duty plastic handle on such a lightweight product, but they have it anyway. There's one security seal, and it's not broken, but I will break it and have a look and see what's inside. Looks like this is one of these punch outs, so you kind of gotta cut around that as well to get it out. Well, it's not easy to open, which is okay, because I guess you don't want people taking these out and stealing them in store. Okay, we have, looks like, just a quick setup guide here. And on this, first you need to unbox it. Second, insert and lock the battery. Third, connect to external power. Fourth, press the power button. And fifth, follow the instructions to complete setup. That should be easy enough to do. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Cardboard on the top. And this little netbook is in this kind of like a cloth bag. Let me slip it out. And I'll try not to get my fingerprints all over it. Looks like it's a very shiny surface. Yep. Very thin. I'll have a closer look at that in just a minute. Let's see what else is in here. It's like some kind of, maybe a universal power plug. Not quite sure on that. This is the power adapter. Yes, you see what happens here? This gets screwed into here, and I guess depending upon where you live in the world, they will include a different outlet adapter or an AC adapter. Here we have the quick guide. I don't believe there's a CD in here. Also an international traveler's warranty. And the battery. Now let's have a closer look at the netbook. One of the first things you'll notice is this glossy finish. I don't like glossy finishes that much because they attract dust and fingerprints and everything else. And if you don't have time to clean it every other minute, it will look like beep. But in any case, I know some people love this high gloss finish. Me, not so much. On the left side, this is where the power adapter gets connected. VGA, so you can attach an external monitor, 2 USB ports, and those are USB 2, not USB 3. This is a 10-100 Ethernet connection. Another USB port, that's pretty good. 3 USB ports for a little netbook like this. The audio jack's 3.5 millimeter, the microphone and headphone, and the card reader. Not a whole lot going on the bottom. You've got some ventilation right here, 4 rubber feet, and the battery is at the back. Okay, let's swing it open and see what's going on here. Got this kind of like a cloth protector, I guess. Take that off. And also they have this protective plastic on the screen. So let me remove that without getting my fingerprints all over it. Again, high gloss finish there as well. The keyboard on this is very impressive. It has a beautiful tactile response, not too loud, and the keys are actually spaced out. So if you have stubby fingers, then you won't be pressing 2 or 3 keys at once. The power button is at the top left, and here are a number of LEDs. Wi-Fi, hard drive, charging, and power. The mouse pad on this is also pretty impressive. You can kind of feel where it ends on either side. And by the way, this is multi-gesture, so you can, like, for example, zoom in and zoom out if you have a picture on the screen, or for other reasons, like if you're on a web page, you can zoom in and zoom out, kind of like what you can do on iPhones and on iPads and that type of stuff. Also Android phones and other phones. You have the left click and the right click, and I have to say, pretty decent quality. Not too loud. You know, it doesn't go up and down a lot. Stickers, stickers, and more stickers. If you like stickers, you'll like this. If you don't, you'll just remove them, like me. In any case, it tells you what you already know. It has the Intel Atom processor, Windows 7 starter operating system, and this is kind of an information sticker. Also, the webcam is located here at the top, and of course, you can pivot the screen so you can, kind of adjust this to where you want. So let me plug this in and go through all the setup at the beginning and charge it, and then come back and show you a few things about it, like how long it takes to boot up. And there you have it. Of course, it's going to come back from sleep or hibernation mode much quicker than this. Let's have a look at the Windows performance. Now, as you can see here, this is certainly not the fastest netbook on the market, but still not bad for what it is. It has a score of 2, and this is again the Windows Experience Index, or some people refer to it as the WEI. Now, this base score of 2 is what it was when I got the netbook. So let me just refresh and see if it changes. It could be a little higher, it could be a little lower, and I'll also go into more detail on the individual scores. Well, would you look at that? The score actually is a little bit higher at 2.3 over 2.0, which it was when I initially got the netbook. Now, the only thing I can think is it has something to do with the Windows 7 updates, possibly specifically the Service Pack 1 update. Let's go over some of the components and subscores. Processor got 2.3, the memory got 4.5, the graphics got 2.6, the gaming graphics got 2.5, and the hard drive got 5.9. If you're like me and you purchase a product like this, it's annoying to find all of the unwanted software that you can install that's already installed that pops up every now and then, continuous reminders about this and that and stuff you have no interest in. At least I very seldomly do. And what I normally actually end up doing is installing a fresh copy of Windows, no matter what version it is, Starter, Home, Premium, Ultimate, whatever. I'll install a fresh, legitimate copy of Windows 7 on the machine and have a clean start, a clean boot. Because when you get these systems, they have a lot of stuff that's starting up. And on a little tiny netbook like this, there's no need to. I mean, you don't have a lot of memory to do that. So, I can understand why they do it. I mean, it's a money grab and a lot of things. But who wants Acer games? Who wants Acer registration? Maybe Skype, Norton online backup? Nope, not me. I'll do Dropbox. Thank you very much. eBay. I know about eBay already. Netflix. Know about Netflix. But it's on here. McAfee Internet Security Package, that's a good one. It's already installed, but you have to pay for it. It is not free. I believe you give you a few days for the trial on that. But anyway, enough of my rant. Let's go into a few other things that are installed on this. Microsoft Office 2010. I believe this is a trial version. Also on here, all kinds of Acer stuff, which you'd expect. Acer Recovery Management, you can back up the whole computer system. That is recommended. Acer Updater, all kinds of other things. Identification card. This is a webcam tool, which is good. It's actually nice to include that, so you don't have to buy some kind of webcam software. Acer system, this looks like the manual for it. And a few other things here. Shredder, the 4 documents, just drop them in there. And so on and so forth. Now let me launch Internet Explorer. This is Internet Explorer version 8, not version 9. This is what it came with. It's loading msn.com. There we go. And now the coolest website in the world, at least I think so, 3dgameman.com. Boom. There you have it. So no problem to browse the web. So let's play this video review in full screen and see how it performs.
Welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Thermaltake V9 Black's Edition case. This is a nice looking box. It has a picture and more pictures, I believe, on the back here. Yes, of the product.
If you're in the market for an inexpensive netbook, this just might be it, because there are some fantastic deals on these netbooks. Now, what can you do on these netbooks? Well, you can do the basic things, but not anything hardcore. Like, for example, playing Crisis on this. It's a game, by the way, for those of you out there that are not really following games. This is not a gaming netbook. As a matter of fact, netbooks really should not be in the gaming category, at least not yet. That could change, though, in the future. Who knows? But gaming for me is not on a 10-inch screen. It's on a much larger screen on a much more powerful computer system than this. So what can you do on this? Well, you can, do a few, documents. You can answer your email, you could browse the web, and possibly a few other things as well. But in all honesty, this is not a main computer system. This is a portable device, which you can, use pretty much anywhere, away from your main computer system though. Now, the things about this netbook that I like is it's small, compact, affordable, tremendously affordable. You can get this now for very, very cheap, and also, of course, other netbooks, right in the same class and category and brand, are pretty similar prices to this one. You can get a lot of bang for the buck in a product like this. Now, I will be doing a follow-up video where I will be installing a solid-state drive in this little teeny tiny netbook, and also upgrading it to 2 gigabytes of DDR3 memory. So stay tuned for that. So how do I rate this netbook? Well, it's a bit of good and a bit of bad. The goodness is it's tiny, it's small, it's very affordable. It can pretty much do all of the basic tasks. The negatives, well, it's not extremely powerful, but it's a netbook. And the hard drive's a little slow, but it's a standard hard drive. It's not a solid state drive. If it was a solid state drive, then it would be much more expensive. Also, Windows 7 starter, 32-bit, not tremendously great, but still, this is a netbook. We have to keep that in mind, I'm sure. If you're watching this video now, I'm saying it enough so you probably will remember it. What can you expect from a netbook? This pretty much does everything you need it to do. There are better looking netbooks on the market. I can't say that I like the glossiness of this. I don't like things that are glossy. I can't understand people that do, to be honest, because it's so ugly looking when it gets dirty, and it's dirty as soon as you pick it up. So overall, this is a great product. Until next time, take care.